Welcome back. We're here to cover the Divine Feminine. For those of you that don't know, I'm Yildiz from Yildiz Readings 5D, and I'm a psychic medium, intuitive astrologer, as well as twin flame coach. Now, you can go to our website should you wish to book a reading, and separately, we do also host our membership site. So within the menu, you can drop down and all the links are there. So if you do want to sign up to it or see the perks, feel free to take a look. Now we're going to get straight into your read. And this week does feel pretty pivotal, especially if you have felt like you've been behind, you've been feeling alone. We do have this, and there's benefits and detriments to this. For some of you, it could be that you're needing to open up, and you're feeling as though how do I put it? There can be a feeling of sacrifice, okay? There can be a feeling of now having revelations of opening up in a connection and something shifting. And I feel this is going to be a psychic energy, but some of your routines directly can be shaken up a little bit. I also do feel there is going to be, for a lot of you, some psychic downloads that can peak and cause some anxiety. But I want you to pay attention to what your vibration is and how it transitions forward, because I am potentially picking up on some psychic energy this week. Now, as we're looking to the most recent past, some of you also could have been in this frequency of change and, tuning in. I'm getting a lot of astro travel. I'm getting a lot of feelings of, something written in the stars, although there can be this ominous feel. And this astro travel, I do actually see this person making quite a bit. Now, on the fatiguing level, something between the alignments is opening up a brand new portal, and it is going to bring this old situation to a head where you finally do start getting some movement. Now, with that, it can be causing some anxiety. And when we deem movement, it's going to look like many things, okay? It can be within the direct path. It might be for some of you, you've been on the fence and saying, you know what, I'm going to go my own way. I'm going to go a different direction. I would really integrate and see this energy through the month. And then any huge major decisions, allowing the dust to settle and seeing what directly crops up. Because I do see unfinished business between divine connection and things coming back into play. Now, for the divine feminine, I do feel there has been this internal dance going on, and I feel there's something inside of you that you are leaving behind, but something inside of you that is being reborn. Now, a lot of this you have put a lot of energy into, and some of those things that maybe you put on the back burner, all of a sudden your passion is going to be ignited and it's going to come back into play. And these can be in various areas of your life. This can be your creativity. It can be subjects to do with your family. It might be your wealth as well. I do see some seeds that you planted are coming back and they're going to give you a harvest. Sorry, tuning into the cards. Let's take a look at this bottom row. For some of you, it's almost like, can you have both? Can you have somebody who you have huge chemistry and connection to, or can you have someone who's reliable? And I think there has been a lot of integration this person has been going through. And it's sometimes we do get that the status quo is just where it stands. Sometimes we can very much personalize it. But there are two roads here for the divine feminine. You could feel as though in loving this situation, it's been nothing but sacrifice. And they're saying, but that is not what this is about. This is going to bring benefits, rewards, transformation, and growth. But at the moment, you feel like it's almost like a hunch that something is blocking this, and you can't quite put your finger on it. Okay, I don't know why this actually does land quite a bit, and I'd love to hear those of you on your path For some of you, it could be that you've had revelations of a pattern that has happened inside karmic relationships, and you're looking in and saying, is that how I have to behave now? And it's this very Mars-like energy, especially if you have spotted individuals, be it the karmic situation was a workplace, or the behavior the individuals in that workplace exhibited to them, or it was a romantic connection and a karmic individual treated them quite poorly or toxically. Some of you have this big question mark over this. And I think it's more to do with communication and your style and approach. It's like you're going to take on a different approach. Something is attracting this person. I'm hearing moth to a flame. Wow, that was. I just leaped out of the back. Okay, there's a wish here. There's a wish that's going to be actually granted. They're saying you will not be able to use this karmic demeanor in a negative way. What does that mean? You're using it, but using it in a positive way, okay? Because if it's negative, it's like it comes back tenfold. I'm seeing and hearing the term assertive. I'm seeing and hearing the term mature. That, I think, is going to be your saving grace. They're also saying that if you did have any hang-ups to do with your image, by no means think that that is holding you back. There's a lot coming through here. I don't want to miss anything, so bear with me. There's going to be an attitude shift with you this week. And I want you to pay attention to your demeanor changes. It's like you're picking up something psychically. You can have waves of ups and downs. I don't want you to sabotage yourself, but I do see somebody coming in, and there's a reference point to flowers. Dandelions and flowers and wishes come true. Somebody is coming towards you and wishing to very quickly. And it's like, I'm hearing the term like a ghost, I'll be gone, but it's like this person's following you. Somebody could be contacting you at night time. It's not malice. This person's going to make it over waters towards you. They're not going to let anything hold them back. But I just get there's something you're meant to go through this week. It's going to change your whole attitude and demeanor towards it. And it's like a little, it's like your guides are giving you some insight of how to crack this code. And I feel after the fact, you're actually going to have some forward movement. And it is going to happen with ease. And it's going to happen quite naturally. It's almost like stumbling across a mathematical solution. It's like, cracking it and you're going, wow, that was in front of me all this time. I feel it's then that you have a major breakthrough. Now, we do have these out weekly, so come through and see how these play out again, and make sure to look at the masculine, feminine, and the karmic. Separately, if you do need a private booking to look at the joint connection and what really is going up with it. Otherwise, you can also join our Sage Inner Circle network for the membership. I will see you next week, and feel free to share. I'd love to see how this read played out for you and what privately is happening in your own life.